You are about to witness not one, not two, but 3 teenagers play with old-fashioned toys. Not virtual ones, real toys. Some viewers may find this content extremely graphic and disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Wait a minute, I didn't understand part of that. Did you say teenagers playing with real toys? When in the world does that ever happen anymore?
Only on
TFOLs Play with Legos.
And today we are at the Weathertop, as Martin Klotz calls it. Not Weathertop, the Weathertop.
No Weathertop, not one Weathertop, the Weathertop.
It's the
Yes.
only one, guys.
It's the only Weathertop. So in this scene, in this scenario I should say, we see the hobbits, Frodo and Merry, who is exclusive to this set, and then we've added Sam and Pippin from some other sets, at the campfire, at the watchtower, at Weathertop. Now Aragorn, their guide, has led them here, and he has just given them 4 barrow swords. And so they all collect their swords, and Aragorn says he's going to go off and scout the surrounding lands. And he runs off behind Weathertop.
And Pippin's real happy, and so is Merry, because they get swords.
Yes, they're fighting.
They're
in the video game, they're fighting to get their swords.
Yes, they're very happy, and Sam and Frodo are angry, or just kind of like serious.
Yes. And we also get this nice little bush piece here as well.
Woohoo!
So the hobbits are at their campfire, and Frodo goes to sleep. Now this is actually before they lit their fire, so now they have lit it, and they're cooking second breakfast.
Bacon breakfast.
Frodo then wakes up,
And he says,
stretches and yawns, and says, "What are you doing?
tomatoes, sausages, nice crispy bacon.
Put it out, you fools! Put it out! Oh, that's nice! Answer my tomatoes!" Then, in the valley below, they hear a screech. A terrible screech, even louder than my bird, who you've heard of countless times on the show. And they are coming from the ring raves. And there's 2 of them.
Only 2.
Frodo makes a dash for it up the stairs, leaving all of his friends behind.
Quickly followed by Sam, who decides to block whoever else decides to come up.
Back, you devils!
We're your friends! Here!
One of the ringwraiths dismounts from his horse, who can actually come up off of the ground and whinny and stomp on things.
So does the other.
They kind of like
He jumps onto the
They kind of
top.
like appear out of nowhere, and the hobbits try to fight them off, and Sam's like, "Back, you devils!"
And gets his butt kicked almost immediately.
Whee!
And so do Merry and Pippin. They're kind of like thrown away. Frodo is left standing by himself.
Oh no!
Oh no! What is Frodo going to do now? The ringwraiths are still coming on. And Frodo, oh no! He falls down the trapdoor. The trapdoor saves Frodo. And the ringwraiths can't get down to him.
And I can't
Because of
close
their-
it because of his sword. So
Weathertop
There.
is falling apart.
So Frodo abandons his friends on the top of Weathertop. But what's going
No,
on?
on the top of weather.
On the top of weather.
Top of Weathertop. But what's going on inside the tower? Let's show you what's inside the tower. Or not.
Without destroying it completely.
Oops, we forgot a line that actually is said in the movie. Sam says, up, 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 up the stairs we go, and then we come to the Nazgul! Ah!
Wait, we gotta...
That was not in the movie.
Yes, it was.
No, it was
No, it
not.
Totally. You just ruined the movie for him, man.
Oh gosh, Weathertop's falling apart. Oh no.
The top of weather is falling apart, guys.
I'll fix that later.
As a Nazgul falls in.
Frodo narrowly missed being impaled by the spears and swords on this weapons rack. And Frodo says, "You know what? Aragorn gave me a stupid sword, so I'm gonna take this nice big spear."
And then Pippin fell in as well.
Oh,
But Pippin was a little bit more curious and decided to walk over here.
and what's this? A palantir.
And he was very, very curious, so he decided to pick it up. And when he
And there was no Gandalf
he
to
did.
tell him that.
No, Gandalf was not there at first, but then he just jumped out of the sky.
and said,
Fool of a
no, and he said, I'll take that, my lad.
I'll take that, man.
Pippin reluctantly gives up the threat.
And Gandalf springs back into the air
Never to be seen again.
until Rivendell. But while there, Pippin has stumbled across something else. The Watchtower's old defense system.
And he knows
Can you use the Watchtower's old defense system
To take out the
he
ring
knows
wraith.
that there's still a ring wraith.
Wait, one of you flick it and then hold the ring.
Go.
Oh, that
was a direct hit. Now the other ringwraith jumps down and tries to attack Mary.
But suddenly, out of nowhere, riding on a black horse, comes Aragorn! And
It's Aragorn!
and he throws the... Where is it? He throws his torch as he rides into the fray.
And saves the night.
And then suddenly, the ring wraith is on fire, and he hates fire. He's so afraid that he decides to run off past the ledge.
And boom.
Whee.
Off into...
The fray.
Yes. And Sam and Pippin and Mary are all okay, but no one realized that Frodo had been stabbed by one of the ringwraiths, the Witch King of Angmar.
Angmar.
And he drops his spear, and his friends try to take care of him until Frodo gets there, but of course Pippin, the mischievous one, says, I want that spear. And makes off with it. And runs to Rivendell.
All by himself.
Yes.
Now, with any guys.
His faithful friends Sam and Mary stay there, and Aragorn comes back with some nice crispy bacon for second breakfast.
And he
But
didn't
will they
give
make it to-
Frodo any because he was sick.
So will they make it to Rivendell? Will Frodo destroy the ring? That's the tale for another set. One that we actually already have. The Council of Elrond.
For once, we
Yes.
actually have this.
Well, actually we don't have flights to the floor, but you can reenact it as long as you have an Arwen minifigure and a horse and some Nazgul. So, really we don't... Yeah, so really you can continue the story. And we will continue the story in TFOLs Play with Legos, The Council of Elrond, which will be coming soon. So, but before we sign off here for right now, we have to tell you, if you intend to play with your Legos, is this a good set to buy? Since I'm on the left, I will go ahead and start out. So the answer for me is definitely a yes. There was not much they could do with this set as far as functions, so Martin Klotz had to improvise, and I think he did an excellent job.
Me too.
Making the tower open, nice little weapons rack, the flip missiles, trapdoor, they all add to it, and I like the spiral staircase as well. So thanks Martin Klotz. You made a fairly, what would have been a fairly boring set into something that's really fun to play with, and is a fairly good display as well. So thanks a lot, hats off to him. And next we come to Feanor.
And I will also say yes. And I also will give a shout out to Martin Klotz because he really did do some Lego designer magic. Not everybody likes Martin Klotz. He is a little bit different as far as people who are showing their faces and stuff on the internet go. But that's okay because
Genius is modest.
Yeah. And like seriously, you have to admit, deciding to make it so that way you can open up the tower and not just take off the top of the tower in order to play in it was a very good idea. Adding the Palantir holder here.
Yeah, that was a nice detail.
That adds...
That's true. That was really there.
And that adds so much more play possibilities.
Yeah, it does, really. I'm actually going to make a movie featuring that, so... I actually already made it, but haven't gotten on there yet.
What is
And
the
then
name?
the staircase is...
Ring Raid.
Oh yeah.
The staircase is going up.
Also make sure to look at my Lego minifigure mix and match
Yes.
video for...
It's
the
number
same-
5, right?
I think number 5 maybe. If it isn't, then just keep looking at every single one until you find the right one.
Well,
They're only like a minute and a half each,
Yeah.
so...
And, so what do you think of the set, Andrew? Is it a yes or a no?
I didn't finish.
No, yes.
Yes?
Yes.
What else did you want to say, Feanor?
I was going to point out this part too because this
Campfire.
This is from the movie, and
you might not have seen the food items because we were kind of like stomping them and stuff with Frodo, but you do get a carrot, an apple, and a piece of chicken. And those apples, you don't see that very often, but I mean, you don't need to see the chicken because it's, I mean, it's something like every other set. So you get the picture. So anything else you'd like to add, Andrew? Anything that you really like especially about the set?
Aragorn, really. And I really like Aragorn in the set. I really like Merry in the set.
well, I'm Mary.
My lord.
You're saying it wrong.
To Isengard.
It's like this. Welcome, my lords, to Isengard.
We are sitting.
We are the Dorns. Mariadoc is my name, and my companion is Peregrine of the House of Took. Well,
We are sitting on the field of victory, enjoying a few well-earned comforts. The salted pork is particularly good. But anyway, Feanor has to leave because another one of his hobbies is soccer. Unfortunately. So, we will see you next time. Make sure you check out the Attack On Weathertop review.
And on my channel.
Yes, and all the TFOLs play with LEGO episodes. Thanks for watching. Happy building.